Hello, Julie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is part of the Teri's Crafty Christmas 25 collaboration. A bit of information there, and all of the information is in this Linktree link, and I'll put a link to that in the description box if you want to pop over and get all of the information. And there is also over there a calendar of who's on what days. Today I'm going to be making a project and I'm going to be using my Christmas time digital kit. Now I have made quite a few embellishments for these journals. I'm making 2 of them, and today I think will be the last one I'm going to make for the journals. Then I've just got to put them together and make the cover. Now this is going to be a flip out, side flip out with a pocket, or more, as many pockets as you want to make really. So to start with, I probably should cut this down first, so let's cut this down to, and this is completely up to you how wide you want to make it. So I'm going to have like a 4-inch flip out, I think. Yeah, about 4 inches. I might go to 4.5. Say 4.5. And then it's up to you, because this will fold over and then the bottom section will make a pocket. So let's say I'm going to make a 3-inch pocket. So I'm going to do 4.5 plus 3 is 7.5. So I'm going to cut this to 7.5 inches. Might just cut it to there so that I still keep that full piece of that picture there, and it's not going to make any difference to my thing here. So that's that, and now I'm going to score this at 4.5. That's going to, now as I said, you can make this whatever size you like. I'm just doing 4.5 because that's going to keep my picture in fairly well intact. I did make one earlier for the other journal, and I did that one at 4 inches, so completely up to you. You don't want it any wider than your journal page though. Okay, so it's got to be less than your journal page. So my journal pages are like 5 3/4 inches wide, which is an A4 sheet folded in half. So 4.5 will fit nicely onto my page. Okay, so I have double-sided this, and I've got the same paper on the inside as I have on the outside, or the same background paper. So I'm just going to fold that over and burnish that down. Okay, so there we have our flip. Now another thing you might want to think about if you're doing this, and you want it, this is going to flip out on a right hand side page. If you want it to flip out on a left hand side page, then you would have to do it that way. Make sure that you cut from the edge that you want your paper to be in, you know, the picture or whatever you're using, back that way, so that you can attach it that way and it will flip out that way. Right, so now I'm just going to put a thumb notch in this. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to guess about half. I'm not that fussed about being perfect with that. Okay, and now my next job is to take this to my sewing machine and stitch around the whole outside edge. Okay, so I've stitched around it and I've inked around it inside and out. Now I forgot to mention that I have left this the full height of my journal. You can make this whatever height you like. It doesn't have to be the full height. You could even cut around that pattern and make it shaped if you wanted to. You know, there's lots of things you could do with this that I'm not doing, but I'm just doing the basics, and you can, you know, adjust it, tissy it up, make all the adjustments you like. So I also have printed this on 220 TSM paper, so it's got a bit of weight to it. It's not flimsy. Now I'm going to attach that to this page in the journal. Just move that out the way a little bit. So this is going to go on here. Now I'm going to attach it just here, here and here. So that will give me the flip out and a pocket here. I've just refilled my glue bottle and it is a bit weird. It's behaving quite erratically. It's coming out in big globs and very fast, so I need to get my act together and get it stuck down. Right, so I'm lining this up with the edge of my page and trying to make sure that it's nice and level, which seems to be at this stage. I can just burnish that down. I've got glue all over my fingers. What happens to us journal makers, doesn't it? We end up with very gluey fingers. Let's burnish that like so. There we go. Now this flip out piece has got, in my opinion, enough on it because that picture fills up the whole thing. And I thought that I would just put a little label down here just to add a little something to it, but for the most part I'm using the picture that's on the paper as the decoration. Let me wipe that excess glue off. As I said, my glue is behaving quite erratically, and that's that. And now on the inside here I've got this fussy cut. This is in the kit, and I thought I would add that down here like so. So very close to Christmas now, only 3 more days and it'll be Christmas Day. Well, I hope you're all sorted and got your plans and looking forward to a nice Christmas. If you're away from friends and family, well, I hope you can do something nice. We'll be spending Christmas with our daughter and granddaughter, so we're looking forward to that. It's a pretty little wreath, I think. And I thought I'd just add just that in there. Now, if you wanted to, you could have also added a magnet to this. I want to make sure I'm on the right side of that fold. I don't want it going over the fold. Just makes it a bit harder to fold. That's fine. Yes, so I've forgotten what I was saying. Right. Okay. Now for here in the pocket, I've got this special message gram. So I've backed that onto a file folder, and this is in the kit also. I've inked around it, and I'm going to put that in the pocket there. I will stitch around this. I'm just filling up my pockets and things, and then when everything's done I will just take all the, you know, the accessories, like that sort of thing, out and stitch around them. So let's put that back into the journal where it goes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You could have put a magnet in this if you wanted to. So because I'm using a single layer of paper, it wasn't appropriate, but you could do that. I could have put a magnet down here, and then maybe I'd have to put one there and one there where they line up. And then I would have put a pocket over here. So that's another thing you can do. Instead of doing an embellishment here, you can put a pocket in here. Then you can put a tag or whatever you like in there. But I just thought it would be nice to write on that, because we've got, you know, no writing space here really. This is all just decoration. So there we go. That's my embellishment for today. I'll show you the other one I did. This journal has got a lot more of the embellishing done on it. So yeah, this is the other one I did. So that opens out. We've got some food down here, and we've got another one of those Instagram, or not Instagram, you know, Telegram messages there. And that one is on. Yeah. So that actually worked out to be exactly the same paper as the background paper, which was a fluke. I didn't plan that, but if I take that out of there, you can see it lines up okay, not perfectly, but pretty good. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'm sort of trying to do a few simple things that are really beginner friendly. So the last two videos I've done have been easy beginner friendly projects. And also just a reminder about Teri's Crafty Christmas. It's getting close to the end now, so I hope you've got all your entries in for the draws. There's so many prizes to be won, and all of the information that you need to get into the draws for the prizes will be in the Linktree link that I will put below. Alright, well, thank you for joining me. Have a great Christmas, and I'll see you after Christmas. Okay, bye.